I don't know.
Okay then, Voodoo Cats, here we are outside the Victoria Bikers Pub here in Cornwall at Savfest, and I'm joined by none other than the magnificent, the Soul Revival.
Hello, you right?
So then guys, brilliant setting here. How did that feel?
Amazing. Went by in an absolute flash. Very sweaty, wasn't it, guys?
Very hot. Yeah. Considering we had such an early slot, we didn't quite know what to expect, especially being a Friday. Are people going to be at work? Are people going to be here? But you know what? We turned up, car park was full, venue was full. Couldn't have asked for a better time.
Great atmosphere in there as well.
Very good, yeah.
And of course it's all for a great cause as well, isn't it? You know, for Ian's Chain, which is a charity aimed at suicide prevention. I mean, you know, does that, I guess that means a lot to everybody, doesn't it, really?
Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I've lost a few friends to suicide, so it definitely is.
Sorry to hear that.
It rings a bell for me.
Yeah. So, what's happening in the Soul Revival at the moment then?
We've got a new single out on the 23rd of August called Midnight Flame.
Yeah.
That's there's kind of hidden meanings behind a lot of the lyrics, are right, and that one's a bit more about don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe. Yeah, it's kind of. Thank you. But yeah, it's got big nasty riffs in it as well, courtesy of Andy over here.
That's how I like my riffs. Big and nasty. Yeah. Don't take them small and polite. Big and nasty.
And then we've got the last single of the EP to finish recording, so that'll be the first one that's out.
Yeah.
Which will be coming out soon, and then we're already starting works on the next EP, so we're keeping busy.
Yeah. Well, when you get them ready, whip them our way. We'll get them out on Catman's Rocks for you, no problem.
Absolutely, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, who are your main influences then, guys?
Oh wow.
No, you take over this one.
You might regret asking me because as a guitarist, I love everyone, but I'm always into the blues guys. So for me, I'm playing Les Paul, so it's Gary Moore, Scott Gorham, John Sykes. I mean, it could go on forever. You'll probably have to cut this out, but anyone who plays with passion, really. I like guys who have big vibrato and a lot of string bends.
Yeah, you get a lot of that. Plenty of that with blues, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a big fan myself.
Can't beat it. Yeah, I love it. What about you guys?
Wow.
Put it on the spot right there.
Yeah, definitely. And for me, I always brought up listening to a lot of Dream Theater, a lot of Led Zeppelin, so Mike Portnoy, John Bonham, even like Nirvana era, so Dave Grohl. For me, it's just, so as you've just seen, a lot of drummers, and it's no disrespect to any drummers, but a lot of drummers will sit back and they're solid, but drummers tend to kind of get lost. You've got guitarists, bass players, vocalists running around the stage, making a bit of a nuisance. Hello.
You alright?
Oh, Bob.
Whereas for me, I try and be as solid as I can, but I also try and put on a bit of a show, and again, that is drawn from a lot of my influences. It's, be as solid, be nice and heavy, but just have a good time, just put a smile on and get people involved. Just draw people in with it, so just try and be a bit different.
It's all about putting a show on, isn't it? It's something we take seriously in this band. We like to have fun, obviously, but they just want to see a bunch of guys standing there staring at their pedals or, all their fretboards, you've got to make it an enjoyable show for people,
Yeah.
What about bass over here?
Well, my first CD was Cher, so not that. My main influences are Rage and Billy Sheehan, because I play his signature bass. So it's anything really where it's you've got to put on a bit of a show, so it's a bit flamboyant at times with things. Like I don't
Did
just
you spin tonight?
I didn't do my. It wasn't enough space to spin. I wanted to do it.
So for those of you who don't know, there's one moment in the set where Higgy's now developed the spin. He's done it at our last gig. So we're all waiting for that moment. We're expecting it every gig now, but alas, not tonight, sadly. But
So, if there's any artist, either dead or alive, who you'd most like to do a collaboration with, who would it be?
Prince.
Yeah.
My favourite vocalist of all time, followed by Miles Kennedy and Chris Cornell.
He weren't a bad guitarist either.
No, he weren't a bad guitarist either.
Very underrated.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I saw Prince live 4 times, and the first time when I was 12, and I wasn't that into music when I was a kid. I was really into my sports more, but I saw Prince live, and from that moment, I wanted to be on a stage, and that was it. That's why the tattoo's there.
Yeah.
So, but that was an easy one for me.
Very cool tattoo, that.
Yeah. It's not finished. Needs finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Prince. I think another one as well would be, sounds more recent, but Chris Cornell.
Yeah.
Phenomenal, yeah.
One hell of a voice.
Chris Cornell was like, I like any kind of singer that can draw you into a story. I'm not interested in just a great vocal.
Yeah.
Like there's loads of singers with great vocals. You can have a not so good vocalist, but they can draw you into a story.
Yeah.
And even though Chris Cornell had a great vocal, he was just, you listen to him and everyone shut up, the room was silent.
Yeah.
And I saw Chris Cornell do a cover of Nothing Compares for a Sinead O'Connor song, and that was the first time I really saw him. So I got onto him quite late, but amazing, loved him.
Yeah.
Let's take the next one.
Dead or alive?
Do you want me to chat again? So, what's the question? Who would I like to join on stage? I'd have to get a time machine, obviously, and there's probably two options. One, going back to 1978 and joining Eddie Van Halen on stage. Van Halen 1, the album that changed guitar playing forever.
Yeah, it sure did.
And then probably a bit further back in time in the time machine, I'd stop off and join Thin Lizzy on stage. Any lineup, but ideally Scott Gorham, Robertson, and I'd try and sneak in the middle of the stage there, just behind Phil, and see how I get on with that. That'd be fun.
Yep.
For me, they're alive, but Rival Sons.
Yeah. Oh,
Rival Sons. What a band. Just
incredible band, yeah.
I mean,
Seen them
I
a few
don't
times.
honestly think you're going to get, at this moment, a better band just for their sheer energy, their musicianship, just the show they put on. I love the fact that they can, and we kind of did it a little bit tonight. You completely threw us on the spot, but just how they can take a song and just on the spot just rework it and just go off onto like a big bluesy tangent and just. You just can't beat them.
Not a lot of bands do that these days.
They really don't.
No.
Everyone's so. I mean, I don't know if people are scared to do it. Maybe they're not. I don't know. But
It's great about live music, though, isn't it?
Well, this is the beauty of live music. It hasn't got to be perfect.
I just find it funny when I turn around and say, let's do a longer version of it, and you all look at each other and go, is there a longer version of this?
There was today.
A normal version of it.
Do you know, that's the most interesting answer I've had to that question today, really. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Do you want to add some comments?
I would probably say yes. I would say Jared.
Oh, Jared James.
Yeah, I know he's a guitarist, but
Yes.
So before him, I'd seen the band I'd seen the most was Mr. Big, and I'd seen them 5 times. And in the last year, I've seen Jared 8, I think, and every single.
And we played with
Yeah, and we played with him. Every single time, I've seen the same set 3 times in a week, and I'm absolutely captivated by him.
Yeah.
So I'd love just to have a jam with him.
I have.
Yeah, you have. All right.
You literally played the guitar?
Yeah, never gone his 52 gold top, was it, a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
My life's not been the same since, obviously.
So, what's the future hold then for yourselves?
Just hard work. That's it. Grafting. Just putting out the work. We've got this man behind you over here, Trevor, who's now our manager, who's putting a lot of yards in the background, trying to get us shows, Copper Rock Promotions, throw that in there. Anyway. But we got someone working on gigs for us. We're just concentrating on the music. We've invested heavily in social media, which will have a lot of stuff coming. So yeah, go and follow our YouTube channel. That's where it'll all be.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, all of the socials.
You know what to do for the cats?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
If you can't afford to buy any merch, just follow us. It's free, and it does us a wonder.
Yeah, man.
It costs nothing. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure to interview you.
Thank you very much.
Incredible show. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Wish you nothing but all the best for the future.
Thank you very much, man.
Good to talk to you, man.